money, I see money, I see bodies, I see dead niggas, yeah.
What the hell, man? Yo, where my body at? Hey, hold on, gang. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Alright. There we go. Oh. Okay. I don't know what the yo. Alright, whatever. Just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, I guess my shoulder's just gonna be evaporating this whole video. Anyways, know y'all see the cut, man. Know y'all see the fresh braids. You know what I mean? The greatest looking human on planet Earth is back with another reaction video, man. We have Omni-Man versus Bardock, Invincible versus Dragon Ball Z. Now listen, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I really don't know who's gonna win. Cause Omni-Man, he's not weak. I feel like he's very capable. And he's also, I feel like he's good. He's a good fighter compared to like Bardock. Bardock kind of just like a brute. You know, Bardock doesn't really know martial arts. None of the Saiyans knew martial arts back in the day. So it's like there is an argument that, you know, the Viltrumites would actually beat the average Saiyan just simply off of like IQ. However, I feel like Bardock just has that dog in him. And like the fact that he is the father of Goku, I would like to believe that he has some type of, you know, insane strength. I really don't think Bardock is like super powerful, you know, but like at the end of the day, he's a Saiyan, and I just feel like he should win. I don't know. I feel like Bardock could easily beat Omni-Man, okay? But that's completely biased. I don't really have any like facts to back that up. I just feel like he should win. I don't know. I feel like Saiyans are just stronger, man. I really feel like Saiyans are just on a whole nother level when it comes to strength. Like they got Ki Blast, they got the Ozaru. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know, man. And if Bardock doesn't turn, like, okay, we're talking about like story, like base storyline Bardock, then it's like, yeah. But like Super Saiyan Bardock clears, obviously. But I don't think they're gonna use that. So if they're just using like the regular, you know, storyline Bardock, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I low-key might have to give it to Omni-Man. Not gonna lie, bro. Not by a lot, but just off of the strength of like, I feel like Omni-Man is way more experienced. Bardock was basically a slave. You know, he didn't really like, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, so I gotta root for him, bro. You know what I mean? So we gonna figure it out. Or I guess we're gonna see for ourselves, bro. Put that bitch in 4K though. You know what I mean? Ow, my ears.
Omni-Man versus Bardock,
the ostracized Viltrumite and the doomed Saiyan.
Alrighty, guys. If there's any Latinas or big booty Asians watching him online, I'm versatile on Instagram. I am turning in 9. Actually, I turned 20 in June, so
alongside the Guardians of the Globe,
keep that in mind.
Protected the world from all manner of threats, and then
yeah, I mean, bro, we know the Omni-Man backstory.
All went horribly wrong.
Why Omni-Man? How Omni-Man? Who Omni-Man?
Dude, that man is fucking vicious.
Best-selling author J.K. Simmons said it was all a charade. With his
wait, is he actually?
Thanks to his
is he actually based off of J.K. Simmons? Because like he looks just like him.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Through brutal mortal combat.
Damn.
With a K. Or wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe.
6'2", 250. Damn, that's a big dude.
Even more so
That's
after
a
they
big
purged
dude.
the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man...
This man's 2,000 years old. That's one thing about Viltrumites, bro. They actually live long as shit, bro. Not gonna lie, like I know Saiyans also live pretty long, but like bro, 2,000 years, bro. Damn, like, that's a lot of experience, man. Not gonna lie, bro.
Infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable
Are you
speeds,
sure?
soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga really cracked these bugs, bro. Is that a dude or a man? I mean, is that a dude or a woman? Like, better, like, what the fuck?
Take. So a minimum of 2 galaxies.
Really cracked those.
Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light-years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Damn.
And Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole
Now,
way.
I could do that. You know what I mean? Not to flex. I can do that. I just, you know, I don't be saying that. I'm actually insanely powerful. Just let y'all know. Like, y'all see how asteroids are supposed to, like, hit the Earth and stuff, and then they just disappear? You're welcome.
And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites...
How old is Deathbattle, bro? Like, there's no way they don't got kids by now.
Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible handbook,
I ain't gonna lie, that's OP. That is OP, man. Damn. Man, why ain't God make us? To be honest, we were probably supposed to like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be thinking about it, bro. Like, not even trying to be religious, but like, bro, we was literally supposed to be like Viltrumites on some real shit. Really think about it, bro. We was supposed to be like Viltrumites, bro. I'm pretty sure Adam and Eve were like giants, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro? But hey, listen, go read the Bobby on Blood.
Nolan is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously?
That's crazy.
He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that.
Wait, so like, if they don't suffer muscle fatigue, well, why the fuck this Mark? Not Mark. Is it Mark? Yeah, it is Mark. Yeah, you fucking loser. You always getting your ass beat, man. What's the problem, bro? Yo, bro. Never mind. Let me relax. No more. No, we're not gonna. I'm gonna chill off the Mark. You know what I'm saying? Slander. Listen, he's learning. He's apparently the bro has been at this for like only 2 years. You know what I mean? Which I feel like that's more than enough time if you're a freaking half breed. But it's cool. You know, it is what it is.
I would have killed for that.
Yeah, it's rough.
My daughter was born.
Yeah, it's rough. I
you
mean,
would
the
have
man
to
literally
Viltrumite
fought
first.
against
A
conquest.
Viltrumite's
You know.
body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Ugh. Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan is
thought that was a
incredibly
fake
tough,
beard.
but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why
What?
Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly
Yeah,
half.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Those guys are pretty strong. Hold on, gang. So you told me that they got smart atoms that basically makes them adjust to like their pain, how much pain they can deal with, bro? Oh. Shit. I didn't even know that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That is...
half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's
Oh, they might be stronger than I thought, man.
Straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor.
But I really feel like Saiyans are just stronger, like base power. I feel like they're just born stronger. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, Like, I feel like the average Saiyan is like born stronger. I don't know, to be honest.
Size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers? Just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Jeez, man.
It was before, you know, kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce
I
Viltrumite.
ain't gonna lie, he did escape a black hole. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's some feet right there. I ain't gonna lie.
And he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitched frequency, which can destabilize
Okay,
his body.
defeated Invincible, as if that's even like a flex. Like, nigga, he literally beat on his son, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks to his son, Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled
This
down
is
in a
the-
new place, got himself a new job.
the lore
even had a
behind
new
every-
kid with his
every
new
father.
wife, who's a bug. The bug lady, he
Like,
banged
bro, this man really crushed these, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Yo, Nolan, bro, come on, man. Like, why ain't just stay with Debbie, bro? What is this? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I see the vision, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I see the vision.
the bug.
Why, Omni-Man?
Ooh.
Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Okay. Alright. Time for
The
Bardock.
far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Bardock don't really got no
raised to do
feats,
just
bro.
one thing. Fight.
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta. Well, narcissist.
Okay, like, King Vegeta blew up a planet with a ki blast, but, like, I've never seen Bardock even, like, come close to fighting King Vegeta. So, like, I don't really know how strong he is. To be honest, I don't know how strong he is.
Exactly. Their
All I know is he
blinded
tried
them
to,
the truth of their
you know,
impending
stand up to
doom.
Frieza and he got
Perhaps
boomed.
one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock. He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
To go.
What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock was a cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped
5'10", 192. That's not bad. I feel that's a pretty good weight to height ratio. 30 plus years old.
every living thing, leaving Frieza.
Damn, he ain't even lived to 100.
Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including
Yeah.
one where he's a brilliant scientist.
What?
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea, and had 2 sons, Raditz
Fine
and
shit.
Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends.
Damn.
Hardcore.
Oh yeah, I mean I knew that,
Moved
but
faster than light and was
still
naturally
fire.
adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting
I like how
lasers.
Bardock is like the exact opposite of Goku. I ain't gonna lie, Bardock and Goku don't even like, bro. They're literally the exact opposite. But if you really think about it, though, they have like the same type of like fighting spirit, just with a different attitude. Like I could tell Bardock loved scrapping, same how Goku loves scrapping. So it's like they really the same, but like they not the same. You feel me? But they're Saiyans though, so it's not really like a father and son thing. It's just the they Saiyans, but literally like it's just their hairstyle. That's literally it, dude. Everything else, I ain't gonna lie, they're completely different people, bro. I mean,
from his hands, true to
but
his
I mean,
brutal
Goku hit his
nature,
head too.
Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a key-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battery.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, he's more of a Vegeta, bro. Like, I would literally, I could see I could see Bardock and Vegeta getting along. That ass, like,
The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy.
Jeez.
All in a day.
I feel like that's just like a Saiyan thing. I don't think it's really a
While Bardock cared
Bardock
for Ine,
thing.
in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big Monkey!
Under the light of a full moon, a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power 10.
You know why Goku's the GOAT, man? This nigga really not nothing special in the aspect of like bro, like obviously like he's mad strong compared to humans. But like he was getting whooped by humans. If you really think about it, like Kid Goku was getting his ass cooked by Tien, Yamcha, Krillin. So like I ain't gonna lie, Goku was pretty fucking weak. Obviously for a human, no, but like he's a Saiyan. He was pretty damn weak for a Saiyan, bro. Like if you really think about it, like Goku was nothing special. This nigga is straight dedication and grind. And like low key Vegeta, I ain't gonna lie, bro, Vegeta's way more gifted and talented than Goku, cause bro, Goku literally got teached by so many masters. Vegeta did all this shit by himself. Deadass, bro. Not saying that Goku isn't talented, but it's like, bro, Goku really worked for this shit. And I don't want niggas to say that Goku got everything given to him. Bro, that man really grinded, bro. Like, that's why he's always ahead of Vegeta, because Vegeta, he also works hard, but he doesn't work smart, you know what I mean? Goku works smart and hard, bro. But anyways, besides the point, bro, like, Goku, that's why I fuck with Goku so much, and that's why a lot of people fuck with Goku, because like, bro, like, this man's inspirational, bro. Like, he wasn't born the strongest. Like, this nigga literally worked his way to the top, still is, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see Goku picking on people weaker than him. You know, he's always trying to fight somebody stronger and stronger and stronger, bro. You know what I mean? That's how it is, you know? It's not like he was born with an OP ability and he just, won every single fight. I ain't lie, bro. I think Goku lost a lot of fights. And at the end of the day, he needed help. Like, I don't think Goku won that many fights when I really think about it. Honestly. I don't know. Anyway, man. With that being said, Goku's him. You know what I mean? Fucking him so much.
Turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe.
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son...
See, that's so, like, I don't understand that, though, because, like, he's never done anything like King Vegeta. Like, he's never blown up a planet. He's never, I don't know, like they kind of just said he has similar power level, but like they never really like. When did they even say that? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't think he has the same power level as King Vegeta personally, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe he got close or some shit. But like realistically, there's no way he's as strong as King Vegeta, bro. Like, I feel like that kind of, I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense.
Prince Vegeta, what's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet,
it's always going to be 9,000.
Vegeta
I don't
and
care.
his trip dynamic was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
Damn.
Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense, given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Like, they got humans blasting the moon, bro. So it's like, I really feel as if Bardock really that strong compared to Omni-Man. If humans in the universe can do it, then Bardock should be able to like easily do that. So it's like, I don't know, Dragon Ball is so like weird when it comes to power level. Like,
speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went cheerio.
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some
She
may
bad
call it
as hell.
weakness, others a moment of clarity, but Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the 2, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So, before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to—
this man really, like, this nigga had that dog in him, bro. He really went against Frieza. He had 0 chance, but he still did it. You know what I mean? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got Bardock winning, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. The only reason I have him winning is because, bro, like, clearly he's just as strong, if not stronger than Omni-Man. And I just don't think Omni-Man wanted that badly, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Omni-Man wanted that badly. I feel like Bardock really got that edge over Omni-Man when it comes to like a killer spirit or bloodlust, you know? I feel like Bardock got that, bro. I ain't gonna care. You know what I mean? And Zenkai boosts are a thing. However, I don't know how that's gonna work because he doesn't have a sensu bean. I don't know.
thrive. And hey,
unless
that's what
it can
good
still
parents
happen.
do.
A choice that would have a greater
If
significance
he's
than
given
Bardock
enough
could
time.
ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up.
Dildo dickhead.
Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
What?
Actually, he was pulled away by these two who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, 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 non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went super—
Hey, see, like, are they gonna include this? Because if they include this, it's GG's. Like, he's clearing Omni-Man, bro. Clearing Omni-Man. Okay, but if they're not, then, you know, I say it's even, you know.
We're saying, what?
Alright, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps, if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right
Oh
then and there.
shit!
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to
Is
be the
Bardock the
truest
legendary
Saiyan
Super
right at the
Saiyan?
end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
What if Bardock was supposed to be the legendary Super
Hey,
Saiyan?
shout out to everyone who believed in us during our
All
recent
right,
crash.
buddy. Listen, man. I got Bardock winning, bro. It seems they're gonna include Super Saiyan, so I ain't gonna cap. Bardock, you better whoop this dude's ass. Man.
All right, the combatants are set.
Come
We've run
on,
the data
man.
through all possibilities.
It's
If they
time.
if they include Super Saiyan, Bardock has to win. If they don't include Super Saiyan, I'm not gonna be too mad if he loses. But bro, if they include Super Saiyan, bro, come on, bro. No, like let's not be. Come on, man. Let's be realistic, bro.
Oh!
Super Saiyan is like a quadrillion times multiplier, and it's in 3D and shit. Come on, buddy. Fresh space pod. I know that shit got JBL speakers.
Bug planet.
Oh shit. We dodged that shit.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
What kind of... Bro, their planet looks ass. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Bardock. Yo. Oh, okay. Hate those. Hold on.
Just like my son, sticking
Oh, what is this background music, bro? Cat. Double cheeked up. Oh shit. Hi, Yanni. Anyways.
his nose in places he's not ready for. My sons would kick his ass.
He would actually. Holy epilepsy, bro. Nigga just threw his ship at him. Bruh. That shit probably cost a lot of bread. Oh, fuck.
Whatever you are,
Yo, come on. Go Super Saiyan. There you go. Oh, wait, I forgot. Ozaru. Okay, my fault. I'm skipping. I'm skipping forms.
wait till you see the real power of a Saiyan.
Holy shit balls.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yeah, kind of. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Moving like that, it's crazy at that size. And he got blast. God damn. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Bro playing paddleball with him. Oh. Oh, fuck. Damn. Ah, shit. You got the tail. Yeah. Bruh.
Shit.
Nah, bro. Get whipped by your own tail, gang. Oh, shit. They going to the sun? What is that? Oh, fuck. I forgot Saiyans can't breathe in space.
My
Yo.
sons,
Yo, chill, gang. Yo, go Super Saiyan. There you go.
I won't let you take me from my war.
Yeah! Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah, get his ass. Everything! Come on! Oh, shit. Come on! Oh,
Your time is up.
yo.
You said Saiyan. Remember it. fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, Deathbattle, bro. Like, are y'all niggas dead ass? Like, do y'all hate Dragon Ball? Do y'all just hate Dragon Ball, bro? Bro, come on. You telling me? You trying to tell me that Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock, bro?
Okay, these Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level match Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed. Much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. And on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a...
So, like, can you fucking use your brain? If they're that much faster, how the fuck is Omni-Man keeping up with them in Super Saiyan? Bro, do y'all niggas not know how speed works? Speed multiplies your strength. How is he possibly trading blows if he is 475 trillion times faster? Like, can we be honest? You just contradicted the whole...
Huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disk completely blocked the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite, and the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons.
That's 24 zeros!
Which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility in combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock... no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
You know what, bro? I'm not even mad at it, bro. Cause Bardock ain't even strong. That nigga's a weak ass nigga. To be real with you. So I'm not even mad at it. The fact that Omni-Man even like low-key was trading blows with Bardock just shows how much stronger, you know, Goku and Vegeta are. So as long as that's, you know, established, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, man, hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. If y'all did. By the way, this is a Bardock 30 years old versus a fucking Viltrumite who lived for 2,000 years. Just wanted to point that out there. And yeah. Anyways, man, with that being said, hope you enjoyed this reaction. But if y'all did, make sure that like button. Let me know who y'all think should have won. You know. And yeah. With that being said, just remember, Jesus loves you, man. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Freestyle got flows like Michael Phelps. Feel like MJ cause I'm feeling myself. Morphine, catch me killing myself. Goddamn, man, I think I need help.